Bad parents. Good children. Author
Hossein Hilbert.
This story. Unhappy child. In some countries, especially in Iran, the emotional dependency between parents and children does not diminish, even when the children grow up. A child, who is 60 years old, usually does what his mother wants, even if he disagrees with her. Some mothers, who have lost their husbands through death or divorce, take advantage of this obedience. To escape loneliness, they prevent one of their children from getting married, thus ruining his or her life. The chances of remarriage for these women are not very high. Having a partner is not a religious problem, because Islam easily allows a temporary marriage that can even be fixed for 99 years. In other words, marriage for life. The issue is the mores that prevail in these societies. A temporary marriage is often a shame for a woman, especially in the big cities, in front of her children and others. I myself have seen mothers who have prevented their children from getting married. This story is one of them. Mehdi's unhappiness and misery begins with the early death of his father. He, the eldest child in the family, is a bright and hard-working high school student, but after his father's death, he, like his brother, is forced to drop out of high school and work to support the family. Like all children of his generation, Mehdi was raised to be obedient, but he pays more attention to his mother's health and well-being than his siblings. Because of this, he falls victim to his mother's selfishness. She uses the cunning of a woman to prevent him from marrying, in order to escape his loneliness. Mehdi's siblings marry and move on with their lives. Only Mehdi does not leave his mother and stays with her. The mother has an excuse for every girl she considers for marriage. She continues her mischief until Mehdi grows older and his chances of getting married diminish by the day. To prevent her son from marrying, the mother now insists that the bride must be a beautiful, well-educated young girl with a good figure, and should come from a very good and respectable family. What good and respectable family would consent to the marriage of its young, beautiful, and educated daughter, to a simple and poor factory worker without a high school diploma, who is over 40 years old? And that, with mediocre looks and half-bald head. More importantly, his future wife has to live with her mother-in-law, in an old and small apartment. The mother, who knows this very well, pretends to have high expectations of her future daughter-in-law, because she loves her son and wants the best for him. But the higher the demands, the lower the chance that her son will get married, and the higher the chance that she will not be alone for the rest of her life. And most of all, she wants her son to take care of her alone. The mother dies at the age of 80. When friends and relatives tell Mehdi that he can now marry, he replies, "I've lived alone for so long that I don't think I can live with someone under the same roof. Now I feel more comfortable on my own." There is not the slightest trace of hope or joie de vivre in this man's face.